The joy of whole room freshness. Glade plug-in scented oil fans.
All around you, you don't even know it.
It's the only freshener to use a continuous built-in fan.
It's just there in the air.
Unlike some fresheners that seem strong just around the outlet, the Glade fan continuously circulates fragrance throughout your whole room.
This shit'll blow your motherfucking mind. Magic everywhere in this bitch.
Plug-in scented oil fan from Glade. The
pure motherfucking magic
of fragrance.
What up, y'all? Your boy Blew Up on here, also known as DJ Blue Devil. Pardon. Anyways, what does the Dark Carnival mean to you? You know, is it being part of the Juggalo family? Enjoying the music? Is it something spiritual to some people? You know? To me, it's like just getting that love, recognizing another Juggalo in public, or when I'm walking around the gathering, getting whoop whoops and what's up boy blues and shit like that. Hell, when I first started YouTube in 2007, I went to a few shows a few years in a row. 2007, I started YouTube, and that's when I went to ICP's The Tempest Tour. And then in 2008, at Twisted's Toxic Terror Tour, I was getting recognized by people from seeing me on YouTube in 2008. And same thing in 2009 when I went to Twisted's End of Days tour. I got recognized by Boondocks and Prozac because they had seen my videos about them. So it's stuff like that, man. It's just the camaraderie of being a Juggalo and being a part of the Dark Carnival. Like, Juggalos are the carnies that work at the Dark Carnival, sending evil souls to hell. You know? And that kind of goes against what I believe, because I hate carnies. Like, I'm not even going to the Delaware State Fair because I hate them carnies. You're walking by them and they're at their game booth, you know, on their megaphone or speaker, saying, "Hey, yeah, you should come try to throw a dart at the balloon. Blah, blah, blah. Hey, you, this person, that person." I say, blah. Shit like that. But no, even though I've never really, before I was a Juggalo, I was never really into anything like clowns and shit. But it was mainly Twisted that got me into it. And the ICP, gotta love and respect ICP for the whole Dark Carnival mythology. But Twisted are better lyricists, in my opinion. You know, that's why I consider myself an old school Twisted serial killing Juggalo motherfucker. I mean, I'm not too old school. I got down during like the Wraith. That's why the Wraith Hell's Pit is my favorite ICP CD. That's the first ICP CD I got and listened to over and over and over again. So I love the Wraith Shangri-La as well. The Wraith as a whole is my favorite card, but the Wraith Hell's Pit is my favorite CD. Which I need to do a show listening to that. One of my famous radio shows. But yeah, so, and I recently I've said it before, brought it up on my old channel, but I've recently said it again that Juggaloism should be a religion. You know, if you look at it, it is kind of cult-like when you look at it, you know, because like the carnival is God, and may all Juggalos find them. But of course, that's just a metaphor for whatever you believe in as God. You can believe whatever you want. You can be a Christian, a Muslim, an atheist, and just like the Dark Carnival mythology and the message in the music, which pertains to saving the human soul, but catching your eye with that wicked shit and entertainment and crazy, zany, wicked shit. But hopefully you better yourself, or you're not like someone that goes to the halls of illusions, if you will, and different attractions at the Dark Carnival. Which is just the message in the music and the CDs, the Joker cards. It's something fun in this day and age to be into. To be a juggalo or a twisted juggalo or a boondocks like in juggalo. What are they called? Boondocks juggalos? Heathens? I don't know. Purely rumors and speculations at this point. But yeah, no, I just had to make a short little video ranting about the Dark Carnival and how it is just something, like I said, for something fun to be into. You gotta love and respect ICP for being the Wicked Clowns and delivering the Dark Carnival mythology. I'm really hyped for the new album coming out, hopefully, supposedly by The Gathering. The Knot, which has to do about nothing. Those who don't believe in anything. It's basically for atheists, but Violent Chase said it's a very important card to look back to on this era of the Knot. So hopefully it's a good CD, and I don't know if there's going to be any EPs or a second CD that goes with it or whatnot, because the first 6 had Shangri-La and Hell's Pit, so this 6 of the second deck has to do with the Knot and what else? The Almighty Dark Carnival, perhaps, would be a good second CD to the 6. Because you either got the Dark Carnival, which is everything from the physical Carnival of Carnage realm to the spiritual Dark Carnival, where juggalos are the carnies, putting bigots on the rides and shit like that. I don't know. It's just all part of the fun of the mythology, But to say, is there a real Dark Carnival where evil souls go to be judged? No. But it's still a fun story to be into and to have some kind of spiritual connection with. Whether it be in a juggalo family sense of way, or just like the music speaks to you. It's magic and miracles. It's just there in the air, like the song says. So yeah. I mean, like, I want to believe in God. I'm agnostic now. I was Christian again after being Christian, an atheist Christian, non-Christian, a hater of Christianity. Now, I'm not a hater of Christianity anymore, but I was a Christian again after being an atheist and a hater. I became a Christian again, but then I recently stopped becoming a Christian, or stopped being a Christian. And I would rather just believe in something. But whatever it is, that's what the Dark Carnival is everything from the Juggalo family and the Carnival of Carnage, all the way up to you know, going to Shangri-La and shit. I don't know. I like being a juggalo. I like getting whooped in public. I like getting recognized at shows and at the gathering. And that's what the Dark Carnival means to me, is being a part of something and being recognized as a common name and well-known person, infamous and notorious, if you will, in the underground. And that's what the Dark Carnival means to me. So what does it mean to you? Let me know in comments and video responses. Let me know if you make a video response. And be sure you subscribe to the Almighty Dark Carnival on YouTube. I have a whole channel just for the Almighty Dark Carnival. So, yeah. Are you hyped for the knot? What's up with that? All right, I'll talk to y'all again shortly on another main channel vid.